cloudy, I don't think the thermals are going to change a whole bunch today. Winds should stay consistent.
It does. So the weather said sunshine and 70, I think high 74 today, 73.
That's straight south right there.
I mean, we got the winds coming down this valley pretty good. We could tip back in there kind of like we did yesterday and ease up that drain and just...
I'm in.
I mean,
that was way off.
Yeah, they sound like they're from 300 yards right there to...
One right here. Which is that growler that's been growling all morning. He ain't moving nothing.
You know, a lot of people probably wonder, we've had people hunt with us before. Like, why y'all just sitting there? Let's go. They're bugling. I mean, when they're moving like that fast, and we've learned how to hunt these elk on this particular ranch, and we just let them, because when they're moving, them bulls ain't hardly gonna come to them cows. We like them cows to kind of get in there and get comfortable, and then they'll...
And I learned this from the years of screwing up and bumping them. When you do hear a lot of bugling, they're moving. Cows are moving, the bulls are behind them. Just like him, he's bugling every, minute or 2 minutes, so they're probably just kind of content where they're at. When you hear him bugle every 3 or 4 minutes, he's where he wants to be, and you just go get in on him.
And, and they ain't gonna hardly leave the cows to come to a cow they can't hear and can't see. But once them cows get bedded, and, we talk about it, you hear them bugling all day, that's because them cows are bedded and them bulls are walking around that whole group. Well, let's hit this drain and go back up there.
Let's go around here and check that water hole, too. See if they've been in here this morning or last night. I like going downhill. Uphill's rough.
Hello, I'm Will with Primos. All these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits, there's no stage scenes. The calling you're gonna hear is excited calling, but all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it the truth about hunting.
When the truth began in 1987, we had no idea where this journey would take us. 30 years later, we're still having fun. Welcome to Primos' Truth About Hunting. Primos' Truth About Hunting is brought to you by Bushnell, Savage, Federal, Matthews Archery, Drake, Mossy Oak, Polaris, and Primos Hunting. Speak the language. Troy and Brad are halfway up the mountain by mid-morning. They're trailing behind a big herd that's moving up. Like always, we keep following with the wind in our favor until they bed for the day. Then we go to work.
There's an elk right there. Little one's gonna run out right here. Big one's right there. I see his feet. He's staying on this edge and he's running back and forth trying to keep them cows from coming down. There's that little small bull right there. Bigger one. I don't know if it's the big one, but what he was doing, you seen that first one that ran out right here?
Well, see, I was moving back, and I saw that one, and I had to hit the deck.
Yeah, he ran up right here, and then that bigger bull ran that way. Basically, what he was doing was running the edge, keeping the cows in the timber. He didn't let them cows come in. There's a bunch of cows up there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I had all this between me, and I said, well, maybe I just can come out far enough where we can. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
But you know what they're gonna do? This evening, they're gonna come out of here and go straight there.
I mean, that'd be I think we ought to.
Yeah, back away from
Back
them.
away, and then that water, if they end up staying right here.
This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Black Gold and Ripcord. After a close call this morning, Troy and Brad decide to switch spots this afternoon and check out an old cattle watering tank on the other side of the ranch. As they reach the valley where the tank is located, they walk up on a big surprise.
I'll try to get behind that tree right there and go. Get over there. Get behind that tree. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Get up behind that tree and go. It's a heavy sucker. He's heavy. Heck, I need to get in that bottom too where I can get low.
You stay right here by this tree lake. I'm gonna sneak on down to the other side of that ditch.
He's still just raking that tree. Man, he don't have a clue we're here. Let's move, Jordan.
You good, Lake? I'm good. I can't see Brad. He must be moving back up the draw. What's the bull doing, Lake? Still just rubbing that tree.
I'm pretty good right here. I gotta get over them trees right there, though.
That last cedar is about 45 yards.
Okay, I got trees in front of me now. Try it right here. If I have to, I can get this tree on me and keep going, but heck, I got trees in front of me now. Try it right here. If I have to, I can get this tree on me and keep going, but heck,
Brad is backed up to the very top of this big drain. They spotted a big bull rubbing a tree right next to a cattle watering tank when they first approached this spot. Troy has dropped down in a ditch to use the ditch as cover and has gotten within 100 yards of the tank. Now it's a waiting game. Hopefully Brad can coax this bull away from the edge of the woods.
Look at him, he's looking now.
Just stand there looking.
We just heard Brad bugle. Oh, heck, here he come. That bugle got him. He didn't like that other bull bugling. He's going up the edge of those trees. I gotta make a move. Can I move, Lane? Yeah. Can I move? Yes. He's walking up the edge. Stay low. I can just see the tips of his rag length. I can't move.
For the surround view stakeout blind as seen on The Truth, visit primos.com. This segment of The Truth is brought to you by Ozonics and Tight Spot Quivers. Our resident Cajun has gotten himself in a tight spot here in New Mexico. After spotting this bull earlier, Troy has used a ditch for cover.
Dang it, I think he saw me or heard me or something. You're down. We got him. We got him. Was that not cool? Oh. Oh.
Cannot believe that. The funny part is, I didn't know how deep, I couldn't tell how deep this was from back there. And all of a sudden this bull's walking, staying in the shade, not getting that sun right there. And all of a sudden I see a little head go in front on the edge of that bank.
I've been blessed to be on a many of really good elk hunts with many of people in my career at doing this.
That might be one of the coolest elk hunts I ever seen.
Brad, I was just gonna say that
I couldn't help but watch it because it's so open.
that was right up there with the Macklemore hunt.
Heck, I was 400 yards back there.
Well, he kept trying to stay down that edge in that shade.
I saw him walking down the edge of that, in that sunshine. And look, then I seen a little head coming down through here like this. I was like, oh yeah.
You didn't know this little short coon could crawl like that, could he? Thank you, buddy.
Oh, dude, that was, look, that is a fine bull too.
That is.
Well, I heard you call right here, and I knew what you were trying to do, but he didn't want to get in that
He didn't want to get in
sunshine.
that sunshine. Just like them deer at home when they come out in early season of food plots and they stay in the shady side.
Man, I'm wore out just watching that from 400 yards.
I'm wore out from creeping that long.
And if you look back at where I was, it was just enough of a terrain change that
You was perfect, man. And you know what he was thinking? He's thinking, why is there an elk over there? There's no water.
Yeah.
And man, he would not come away from that bush.
You know what? And I tell you the turning point on that right here.
When you bugled at him.
When I bugled at him, he's like,
Because
oh.
I even said to Lake, I said, why is Brad not calling? And I turned around looking, I couldn't see him. My first thought was, you dropped back and you was trying to come around. I said, well, he must have moved. And then you bugled right when I said that. And here he comes. Man, I'm standing. Let me show you where I was standing. You stay right there and tell me if you can see me. This was the hardest part. I
You
had
probably
to
could see his horns, couldn't you?
Well, no, I could see it. When I got right here, and he saw me trying to come around this point. So I just got down real low, and then he started going this way. So I came to right here, and I got right here, and he saw me again. So I had to stay squatted down, and that's when he came back this way. And when he did, I drew back, and I stood up, and I was going to shoot that bank. So I just backed up right here on the top of this, and boop.
A Cajun coming up out of the ground.
Go from alligators to elk, boy. That's the difference in the weekend.
They've been wallowing right here.
Well, that makes sense.
They're catching that overflow right there.
Got all the water they want.
Look where they've been wallowing right
Yep.
there.
Look at technology right there.
Yep.
That may have changed, Brad, but that sucker over there ain't changed one bit.
Nope, that one been there for
And
75 years.
Them elk are the same as they've been for.
And look at all these elk tracks.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've been back here this year, and there's no cattle back here yet.
Man, if it was good and hot, I'd jump in there. You know, last time I killed the bull here, I jumped in the water, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Back there in the canyon. This tank ain't been here long.
It ain't.
I think they put this in at the beginning, either the beginning of the spring or the end of last winter.
This is important right here, though.
Very end of the winter.
Look at your bull laying right there, dude. Laying in that old trail to
Laying in that old,
the windmill.
there ain't no telling how long elk have been walking down this trail right here, going to that old water hole. So you really think about it, that's back in the day, in the new day of cattle farming, really is what it is. And elk farming. These guys are in the wildlife.
I mean, look at that. Look how that main beam curves back on the left side. You was focused running around like a ground squirrel.
Look how
over
he's sitting. It's like we set him up there.
Last time I saw him, he turned up like that.
Yeah, because he came running from over here, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Dang it, man. Troy.
He still got velvet up here,
He's
look.
still, yep.
Check that out.
Dude, that is a beautiful, beautiful.
God, what a big, look at the body on him.
Man, you hit him so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. You said 8.
Hey, is he 8 on that side?
Yeah.
Man, how fine a bull is that? And the mass, look at him.
You normally get used to stooping down behind him, but we can stand up behind this joker.
Golly.
Well, brother,
Man, Lake, Jordan, T-Roy, I'm proud to be with you fellas this evening. Wilbur's coming, we get to share this story with him. And
we'll get to see this bull tonight.
man, Troy, look, I don't care how many bulls, if I ever shoot another bull or not, That's as cool as they get right there. He is unique, he's different.
I'm 53 years old and you fixing to turn 50, and we've been able to nail down behind many of these things right here. And
I hope many more
I
too.
hope when I'm 70 or 80, if we're not doing this for a living, we're gonna find somewhere to go elk hunting together.
Look, just the fact that I could sit there and watch that and just be a part with a few calls and a bugle, and I'm more happy watching you. I was more excited watching that. I don't know if I could have pulled off what you pulled off. Just watching that whole
Oh,
scenario
you
right there.
You've done it before.
Shoot, that was so incredible.
I can't wait. I'm tickled, and I know I don't want to ruin my fun this afternoon, but I can't wait for the upcoming week with you and Will, especially you hunting with your recurve. It's something you haven't done in
Never.
a long, long time, especially on an elk.
On
You've
elk,
never done it.
whitetail, yeah, but no elk.
And having Wilbur here in camp with us for the next 6 or 7 days it's going to be, I know it's going to be comical, it's going to be fun, and we're just going to have a blast. Whether we kill another elk or we don't,
Look, we're gonna be in the mountains. We're gonna be hearing it, smelling it, tasting it. I mean, it's just September in the West.
oh, what a pretty boy.
All right, guys. Thank
Thank you,
y'all.
brother.
Man, thank you,
Appreciate
bro.
you.
That was awesome.